your daddyless daughter story?
From the time I was 6, that was when my parents got a divorce. Before that, my father was in our lives. He was good working um, father. He went to the army, um, and then he started doing drugs and was verbally and physically abusive to my mom. So after she said enough is enough, she got a divorce. After that, I really didn't see that much of him. He would come whenever he wanted to, um, and whenever he came, he would be like, I'm here. I've changed. I'm ready to be here for you and your brother. Blah blah blah. But you know, 2 months, 3 months passed. Where you at? Years to go by. He come back saying he changed. Come back and do the same shit over and over again. And it is what it is. I haven't talked to my father in 3 years. He's in jail, well, prison right now, because he actually got locked up on his birthday, um, about 2 years ago, for doing drugs, and they sentenced him, I think 15 years. What was that? I can't remember, but they sentenced him to 15 years. He might get out earlier than that. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I don't plan on talking to him right now. In the future, maybe, but not right now. Trying to think of what else. Whenever he was in my life, he was. It seemed like he wanted to be there. And drugs do things to people. You know, but I'm your daughter at the end of the day. So the love that you have for me should outweigh all of the. The the love that you have for me should outweigh any addiction, you know. And people don't understand, like, having a dad in your life, like that really means a lot. Like, it's really like detriment in a woman's life. Like, and I don't think a lot of girls not appreciate, but just understand how important it is that they have their fathers in their life. Like, you can go to your dad for advice. You can tell him about a guy that's fucking you over, some shit like that, and he's gonna be real with you. But I run to somebody. Who am I supposed to run to? You know. My grandpa, he tells me stuff, but he's old or whatever. He says stuff, and it's true, but it's like I wish I had somebody that would have told me. When I was growing up, I was lost. Like, I didn't, relationships and stuff like that. I didn't know who was real and who wasn't, because I didn't have anybody guiding me. So I was searching for love in all of the wrong places, through sex and through men who ain't shit and not doing shit. And I still tolerate that shit when I know I deserve better. But it's like, I wish I would have had that type of guidance. And at the end of the day, I know that he loves me, and I know that he wants to be in my life, but I'm at a point in my life where I can't afford for you to keep coming in and out of my life, you know, because you already missed out on so many years. I'm about to graduate. You missed out on one of the most important times of my life, and you don't even know what I'm going through, you know? But
How has your father not being in your life affected your life, self esteem, or relationship with men throughout your life? How do you think you would have been a different woman if your father played a bigger role?
um, that's a really good question. I don't know. Because times like I would think about how my life would be different, but at the same time I've never got like a vivid like dream or plan of how my life would be because I've gotten just so used to him not being around. So I don't even try to wish or do anything like that because I know it's not gonna happen. I can't get these years back. I can say that it probably would make me a more cautious woman, especially with the men that I pick in my lives because, oh Lord, I have horrible taste in men, horrible. But you know, through all of this, um, I know it's hard not having a dad, but I wouldn't be the woman who I am today if he had not been in my life because it's made me a stronger person, a stronger woman. Um, I just look back and it's just certain things that he couldn't teach me or didn't teach me. I had to teach myself. I had to learn through them. I had to go through everything by myself. Whether it was me choosing the wrong guy, why was this guy wrong for me? What did he do? What values did he bring? What didn't he bring to the table? What he should have brought to the table? You know, and then just at the end of the day I had to learn how to love myself because I was at a point where I was seeking love in men. Them telling me that they love me or wanting sex from me and stuff like that. Like I would find validation of love through that. And that wasn't self love. You know, me always wanting somebody because I didn't love myself to be alone, to reflect on myself as a woman. But, you know, now I know that it's okay to be alone. You know, it's okay to not be okay sometimes. It's okay that you don't have a father, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to let this affect me or my kids because I can't have a husband that's not going to be in my kids' life. I can't. I can't afford that. I can't.
What is the hardest part about your healing process?
Forgiveness. It's forgiveness. And both of my grannies, my mom's mom, you know, she knows what's going on and everything. And she's such a woman of God. And she always tells me, you know, I know you hurt, but you have to forgive him for you. You know, not for him, but for you so you can move on. And that's easier said than done. It's easier said than done because when you look back over all of the hurt and the shit he put my mama through and, you know, that really fucks me up because she was such a good woman to him. Like, a great woman. She still is. And it's fucked up. Because if he would have got his shit together, we probably wouldn't even be in this situation, you know? But it's forgiveness. And his mom, she's been dealing with this too because he's in jail. In prison. And, you know, she says, you know, I know he's been through a lot and I know he's done a lot to y'all and I know it's not going to happen overnight, but I just want you to try to find in your heart to forgive him because he's not a bad person. He's just going through a bad situation and he's trying to get out of it. You know, an addiction, it is hard. It really is. Drugs and you know, people, I can say all I want, like, you know, it's whatever, but I know it's probably deeper than just drugs and it's deeper, it's emotional, like it's probably, I have never been through that shit before, being addicted to drugs, so I don't know, you know. So I know it's something deeper than that, but one day I know that I'll be able to forgive him. I know, I know. It might take a couple of years. It might, because like I said, I'm just at the point, I'm about to graduate, and I just want to continue to live on with my life. And if God wants me to repair that relationship with him down the line, then I will. I know I will. But all of the shit that I went through right now, it's not a good time. You know, I need him, just like we were hurting me, because I have 3 other brothers. And, you know, my oldest brother, but all of my brothers, my youngest brother, he's really just like, I'm ready for daddy to come back home. You know, I'm ready for daddy to come back home. When is he coming home? And for Christmas, he said, what I wish for Christmas, for my daddy to be home. And it's like, how are you supposed to tell somebody that something's gonna be okay when it's not. It's not okay, you know. My second oldest, my second youngest, he's like, we're all just numb to it. Him being gone and him not being in our lives, like, it's just to the point, like, we're just like, fuck it, like, we've tried. That's all we can do is try. But if you're not trying to meet us halfway, I can't do anything. I can't. And I know that he wants to be in our lives, because I know he's tried to get in contact with us before, but I need you to hurt like we did. You not talking to us and us not want to talk to you, I know that's hurting you. And I know that's wrong for me to say that, but you need to feel it too, because it's not fair to us. You haven't been in our lives for years. So why should I have to pick my face up and just let you come in? How do I know you're not going to do that again? So I know through my healing process, I'm going to have to learn to forgive. And I know it was wrong for me to say all that, but I can't help it. Like, I'm going to have to learn to forgive and just move on. But like I said, right now, I can't do that.
What is something you wish men or your father knew about the role of fatherhood as it pertains to young women?
Ooh. To be there. Just be there. Listen. Man. Not to play with their hearts. Just be real. Especially with men. Like, I know, what is the age? 17 to 40. 17 to 40, they in this little mind set or whatever, that they just that they have to do whatever, fuck whatever, and I'm just like, dude, I don't have time. And we're young at the end of the day. I know men are gonna do whatever they're gonna do, but it's just like, be real with us. Like, if you want sex, then say that. If you want to, get to know me, then let me know that. Just don't play with my emotions. And I feel like for daddyless daughters, especially for the daddies being absent in their life, like with men, like, you really can't. We have a vulnerable space, like, for guys. We do. Like, we didn't have a daddy, so, oh my gosh, you want me? You want attention? You wanna love me? You wanna be there for me? Oh my gosh, come here. Like, and hold me and don't let go.